2-2 as we go to the bottom of the 10th. There's the old scoreboard that's been there shortly after the creation of Fire. It's been here since they basically built the stadium. Remember I mentioned that there was a young teenager who's on the other side? Talk about a summer job. There's the young guy getting all those numbers ready, and he's listening to the broadcast and making sure that all the numbers are in the right spot just in case. And you know what? He watches this through a little slat, a little, I guess, what do you call that? A little slate through the wall?
He doesn't look too happy about having to work overtime, though. Or maybe it's a little cold out there.
He's got the hoodie on. He's good to go. The bullpen has been summoned once again for the Boise Hawks, and the Hawks have really emptied out the back of the trunk to try and somehow get this victory. This is the 6th pitcher of the night for the Boise Hawks, and he's a good one as well. As Colton Hathcock has come in, 6'2", 185, out of Atoka, Tennessee. I heard they have good beer down there. 15th rounder from 2017, and his recipe is to keep Tanner Morris at second base, or at least not from scoring. 3 very good bats coming up to the plate here for the Canadians in the bottom of the 10th inning. Jesus Lopez, he is 1 for 3 in this game. Philip Clark's got a pretty, well, he's been on base twice. He's also got a single and a run scored. And then Will Robertson, despite being 1 for 4 in this game, the one is a big one. It was an RBI double that cashed in Philip Clark back in the 4th inning. So set the table and let's see if the big guys will eat here. But again, in the minors, you start extra innings with a runner at second base. So it is 3 cracks to get that guy right there home from second in the form of Tanner Morris. You got to run well, you got to hit well, and situationally, you've just got to make sure that you do not give any opportunity for Boise to get back into this game. So here we go. Jesus Lopez in the white number 4. Mitch Levere's old number 4. Looking out at Hathcock. The right-hander checks the runner. And now Lopez squares and drops down a beauty of a bunt. Hathcock, the right-hander, only 1 play. It's the first. It's in time. But it is mission accomplished. Lopez, who hasn't been asked to do that very many times this season, does it to perfection. And now it is 2 kicks at the can to score that guy from third.
That's good PFP work right there by Hathcock right there. I mean, to come out of the bullpen and be able to field that bunt.
Dude, you're the only guy I know where a perfectly placed bunt and a guy talks about a pitcher's PFP.
Hey, man, you got to give him credit.
No, you're totally right.
I stand for my pitchers. It doesn't matter. Hey, I mean, that's coming out of the bullpen. That's a tough play to make.
Here we go.
He dropped a great bunt, too.
First pitch to Philip Clark misses a little inside. So the Boise Hawks infield is playing well in. Their toes are all pretty much on the infield grass. You got to have cat-like reflexes. Morris can score so many different ways here with just the 1 out. Pitch catches the outer third, and the count goes to 1-1. Boy, that strike zone has been a little wobbly at times. But Clark too composed to let it sweat him. Left-handed hitter in the white number 31. 1-1 pitch from the right-handers now on its way. It's a fastball called for a strike. And the count goes to 1-2.
He's got to battle it out now. He can't let that pitch dictate the rest of his at-bat. It comes down to 1 pitch at a time, and it's getting to that next pitch quick here.
1-2 pitch from the reliever on its way. Curveball, high drive, but it's going to hook foul down into the right field corner, and everybody's heart skipped a beat.
He hung that pitch. He hung it.
He ain't going to throw that again. I'll show you that.
And if he does, it better be in front of the plate.
The outfielders are also playing rather modest as well. They know that on a fly ball, they're going to have to come up throwing. Runner at third, just the 1 out. Bottom of the 10th. 1-2 is on its way, and it's blitzed, but it's also going to go foul into the seats down in the left field corner. 93-mile-an-hour fastball as Hathcock just reared back and said, here it is.
I really like the swings that Clark is taking here, though. They're nice, healthy swings. not trying to do too much, but you can just tell he's protecting that plate, and he's looking for that right pitch to be able to drive it.
1-2. Fastball up and away, and now the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Morris is tiptoeing around like a repo man that's waiting for the front porch light to turn off so he can hook the car and get out of Dodge. Pass ball, wild pitch, all kinds of way that Morris can score from third. The right-hander, deep breath. Here comes a 2-2. It is a ball that is off of Clark. It goes into the field of play, but of course the umpire behind home plate says no, let's do it again. You think mentally for Clark, there's all these moments that he can draw from, not just this season as a professional, but back in his college days. He's been in some tense situations as well. And here on a late Saturday night in extra innings in Vancouver, trying to help the Canadians keep pace in the North Division. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Took a little bit off of it, and that produces the second out, and that's a big strikeout to get through Philip Clark. And here comes Will Robertson.
You see right there, yeah, he just took a little bit off of it. It looked like a changeup up in the zone, but I think he had been showing hard. Took a little off, and he got Clark out in front of that changeup.
Robertson in the 8th struck out and ripped his batting gloves in frustration. Now the infield is playing back. The pitch on its way is a fastball that is fouled off at 90 miles an hour, and the count goes to 0-1. The winning walk-off run for the Canadians is 90 feet away. Tanner Morris advanced over to third on a sacrifice bunt from Jesus Lopez. Hathcock kicks and fires. Pitch up in the zone, and the count balances at 1-1. Canadians in their home whites. It's been a while since they've been able to put those on. They were on the road for a week. 16 of their last 19 away from home. But tonight, this fan base trying to will them to a victory to open up this 3-game series. 1-1 is fouled off. And now all of a sudden we're a pitch away from the 11th inning. Base hit wins it for the Seas. Anything else and we will start this all over, and they'll just keep putting runners out at second base.
Second and third next inning.
Maybe. That's not a bad idea. Now the stage is Robertson's. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Robertson just struck out for the 3rd time in 5 plate appearances. We jettison forward. We're off to the 11th inning in a 2-2 tie here at Nat Bailey Stadium. Fist bumps and high fives for that man right there. 2-2. Boise's going to get a shot again on the other side of the break as you're watching A&W Vancouver Canadians baseball tonight right here on Sportsnet Pacific.